think that could be just a touch brighter. That looks pretty good. And the white balance looks maybe a touch off to me. That's better. Oh, and by the way, the Mavic Mini now has manual white balance control. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, by now you've probably heard that the latest update to the DJI Fly app, version 1.08, adds manual white balance control to the Mavic Mini, finally. Today in this short video, I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of that feature. So yeah, let's get going. The new manual white balance feature works in both photo and video mode, and that means in photo mode, you now have complete manual control over shutter speed, ISO, and white balance. In video mode, yes, of course, now you have control over white balance, but you still have to use auto exposure lock and exposure compensation to maintain a consistent exposure. There is no full manual control for video yet. Regardless though, manual white balance control is a big deal. And when you combine that with the other existing camera controls, you now have the ability to keep your color and exposure consistent. And that means better, more professional looking results. Now to adjust your white balance, go into system settings, tap on camera, tap on advanced shooting settings, and then you'll see the white balance control, and it's either auto or manual. Auto white balance works exactly how it did before. So if you leave it on auto, you're just gonna get what you get, and your color will just fluctuate all the time depending on what the Mini's seeing. When you choose manual white balance, a slider appears and you can adjust the color temperature as you see fit. Now, when switching from auto to manual, the initial color temperature value you see is what auto white balance thinks it should be. So at any time, if you want to give that value a reset, all you need to do is switch to auto and then back to manual, and you'll get back to kind of a baseline color temperature. When adjusting your white balance, moving the slider to the right chooses a higher color temperature number. That adds more yellow-orange to the scene, making it look warmer. When you move in the opposite direction to the left, that adds more blue, making your scene look cooler. Now the really great thing here is that once you set a manual white balance, it's persistent. So if you reboot your Mini, swap batteries, or even switch between photo and video mode, that value doesn't change. Only by choosing auto white balance will that value get reset. Now, I love that DJI added the manual white balance feature, and I really love that it's persistent, but I do have one quibble. I don't like the fact that you can't see what your white balance is set to from the DJI Fly app main screen. If you want to find out if you're auto or manual white balance or what that value is, you have to drill down 3 menus deep because there's no shortcut. That's kind of too bad, because one of the things I like best about the DJI Fly app is the placement of the camera controls. All the essentials are right there at your fingertips. But I am hopeful that over time, DJI will polish the app a bit more, and the white balance setting will end up right down there with exposure compensation and auto exposure lock right where it should be. But either way, I'm super happy they added the feature, and I'm gonna be using it every single time I'm out there shooting pictures or video with my Mini. And that's it for this one, guys. So go update your DJI Fly app, fire up your Mini, get out there and shoot some amazing pictures and video. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.